The Salvation Army's Red Shield appeal. Volunteers will be knocking on doors right across the country across the weekend, so please give generously. And also, if you'd like to donate over the phone or online, the Salvo's details are on our website. If they come knocking, look after them. We'll see you on Monday. Good night. Good night.
About the Salvation Army's Red Shield appeal this weekend. They're hoping to raise $80 million, so when they come knocking, please help if you can. Hope you have a great weekend.
Salvation Army Red Shield appeal. Help them out. They do such good work, the Salvos. They help around 1 million Australians every year who are in crisis. So when you see them out in the street jingling their little can, well, there's nothing in it yet, so I'm tapping.
Come on, kick in, baby. In you go. And all
Before are turning to the Salvation Army for help. As we enter the colder months, Australian music heavyweights have been lending a hand to raise much-needed funds for the charity.
The only salvation for many Australians is the generosity of others. Hunters and collectors grade Mark Seymour today wasn't singing for his supper, but for the poor and needy.
The Salvation Army are quite of 2 million Australians who live in poverty and homelessness, and we just need to wake up.
The Salvation Army says more and more people in the lucky country aren't feeling that fortunate. New figures show almost 70% of Australians know someone struggling to pay their bills. 60% say the gap between rich and poor is getting bigger. Min has been homeless since the global financial crisis.
When I became homeless and lost everything, I did try to jump in front of a moving train at Town Hall.
Gayleen is struggling to pay for her leukemia medication.
So you have to decide which is more important, eating or getting treatment.
The Salvation Army will hold its annual Red Shield appeal this weekend. Mark Seymour and Icehouse singer Ivor Davies couldn't wait to start fundraising.
Hi there, we're collecting for the Salvation Army Red Shield appeal.
An army of Salvos volunteers are likely to be on your street this weekend. Their national goal, $79 million.
We unashamedly ask Australia to help us again this weekend to be there for those who struggle.
Melinda Nusafora, 10 News.
Before we go, just a reminder that this weekend is the Red Shield appeal. So, when the Salvos come knocking, please dig deep and lend a hand. They urgently need your help to assist Aussies in crisis, and they do an awesome job. So, coins in the tin, please.
Red Shield appeal, so please dig deep. Now, every year the Salvos help over 1 million Australians in crisis, and this year even more people are in need of your help. To donate, call 13-SALVOS, log on to salvationarmy.org.au or donate at any Westpac branch.
And knock at your door.
Yes, and it might be the Salvation Army because it's the start of their annual door knock appeal to help out Aussies in need.
But it might not be as well. So you might just want to get an adult to check who's at the door, and then the Salvos will have ID and maybe you can help out.
Exactly.
Tapping, knocking, ringing, knocking, tapping, something till you do.
Dong, dong, dong.
Red Shield appeal this weekend.
All weekend.
So if they come and knocking, give them some money.
If they come a knocking, you start a rocking or something like that. Something like that.
Salvos do so much wonderful work, don't they? And
The Salvos helped out 1 million Australians last year. In one, imagine that.
That's a lot of
One
people.
in every 21 Australians has been helped out by the Salvos sometime in the last year, and we're talking about, homeless folk, intermittently homeless folk, just people who can't meet the cost of living, all sorts of different people. So if they do come around with a tin, please put something in it, or go to salvos.org.au. That's Salvos, not Salvos. Salvos, I think, is a small goods company.
Yeah, but it's spelt the same way.
Spelt the same way, you'll never know. So if you get a picture of a salami on screen, do not give $5 to that. If you get something that looks a little bit like a Red Shield, feel free to go ahead.
Use your
Indeed.
smarts.
Jess.
Red Shield appeal is on again this weekend. So remember, when they come knocking on your door, dig deep to help them help Aussies in need.
Who we all know do a fantastic job. Red Shield appeal this weekend, ladies and gentlemen. If you can get some more money, they'll be coming round. You're supposed to be putting that in there. Put some money in these tins. They need the money. They do fantastic work in the community. Red Shield appeal this week. All right, thanks very much.
a reminder that this weekend is the Red Shield Appeal, and dig deep if they come knocking at your door. These are great people who do amazing work, the Salvos, helping millions of Australians in crisis every year. You can also donate by ringing 1300 Salvos or getting online at salvationarmy.org.au, or at any Westpac branch you can donate. Gary.
This afternoon, Shake the Tin, great cause, homeless food voucher giving. They support a lot of people. If you can find some cash to give to them, make sure you put it in the tin.
The Salvos Red Shield Appeal, so make sure you dig deep. Good night.
It is very important. This weekend is the annual Red Shield Appeal for the Salvos, and the Salvos will be knocking on your door, so please keep an eye out for them this weekend and dig deep. Nice to know that somebody in the office put something in the tins, because it would have been so sad if they were just empty.
I would have been such a downer, wouldn't it?
Yeah. How annoying is that, you, Miss Dines?
So remember, she's auditory.
Yes.
That's right.
You used to collect for the Salvos.
Well, my family grew up in the Salvation Army, and we would always go out and collect on the Sunday of the Red Shield Appeal, and I was probably only 9.
Gosh, you would have been cute. You would have been cute as a button.
Those people in Sydney, when I was living there, you didn't give me a lot of money, quite frankly. So if some little kids are coming to your door and they've got a little tin, please, you know, be gentle and be giving. Did you have a little
uniform, a little Salvation Army uniform?
No, I didn't. The people in uniform always used to get the big donations.
Yes,
they didn't trust you if you were just a little 9-year-old. But please dig deep and just keep the dogs under control when people are knocking on the door Sunday morning, and they do it at a reasonable time. I don't think they come at 8 o'clock in the morning, so look out for them. Dig deep. You can donate if they knock on your door, or if you ring 13 Salvos, or log on to salvationarmy.org.au. You can donate, or you can go to any Westpac branch and donate as well.
So many options for donation.
Red Shield Appeal, give generously, no hiding behind the couch. MasterChef's up now.